guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today is currently Tuesday, May 7th. Also, look at my super cute wallpaper. It's of our pictures that we got done with all three of our dogs the other weekend, but I wanted to just start vlogging again because I haven't posted on YouTube specifically for I think a couple of months now, between regular videos and shorts. And honestly, I like to be fully transparent with you. I just wasn't in the best of headspaces. I also wasn't posting really consistently on Instagram or TikTok either, and I think at the end of the day, what it really comes down to is just playing the comparison game. And I also kind of talked about this in a TikTok video as well, but I want to vlog and I want to create content because I do find it fun and it is such a creative outlet. And for that reason alone, that's why I want to create content, whatever that may be, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever platform it is, right? But it's so hard, and it's something that I'm always trying to work on, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to this as well, but it's so hard to not compare yourself to others and to always remind yourself that anytime someone is posting on social media, 99% of the time they are posting their highlights, right? And even I do that, but right now I am being a little bit more vulnerable and just telling you about where my head has been at the last couple months, or last few months, if that. And at the end of the day, I think it's also I think I was just kind of starting to compare myself. Sorry, Link is growling at the garbage truck that's coming by. But I was comparing my house, and the house that I am so proud that I own and I'm so grateful for, because not many other people at my age have a house, and I totally understand that. But Link, shh. But looking at their brand new kitchens, or renovated kitchens, and their brand new flooring, and all or just a brand new built house, and my house is from the 1950s, to be honest. So it's a small little tiny home, but it's our home, and I'm so proud of it. And I feel bad that I was almost ashamed to film in my house because of that reason, if that makes sense. And also looking at other creators and seeing that they just bought all these brand new outfits from this one store, and then I'm trying to save money, or looking at this one creator's skin, and their skin is flawless. My skin, I have acne prone skin, always have, probably always will, unfortunately. And just little things like that. I feel like I'm rambling right now, and I don't know if I even make sense, but I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of insight. And then another thing too, sorry, it's almost a venting session right now, but another thing too is more specifically on Instagram too, I think, because a lot of people that I know in my real life, family, friends, etc., coworkers, they follow me on Instagram. So sometimes pursuing this content creator journey, I feel am I being annoying? Is this cringy? Oh, what's this one person gonna think if I post this? Yada yada yada. And at the end of the day, it's my social media platform, and I'm not posting anything bad or anything like that. And I just have to remind myself it is mine, and I can post what I want. And yeah, starting out on this journey, it may be cringy to some people, but it's something that I enjoy. And yeah, I don't know. All that to say, I am in a much better headspace now, and I do want to start posting consistently again. So considering today's Tuesday, I think what I'm going to try to do, because the last time I did go to film a vlog, I was going to do a week in my life. And to be quite frank, I think that's too long for me to film, because then I end up just getting overwhelmed with like all the footage, and I'm still trying to learn editing too. Like, and that's another thing. Like, I'm scared to post YouTube videos because I'm like not the perfect editor yet, but like you have to start somewhere, right? And I feel like the only way you learn is if you just start and get experience that way. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do just like today and tomorrow, and like then I'll start like a new vlog and go from there. I think doing a full week in the life is too long for me, and I want to stay consistent. And if I know having that much footage and everything is not going to allow me to be consistent, then I just need to change it up a little bit. So that may mean like 2 YouTube videos a week. I don't know. Still trying to figure out the schedule and everything, so we'll see. But it is currently 8:05. So I've been rambling for a few minutes now, and I do usually hop on to work around like 8:45 a.m. Today is probably a relatively busy day for me at work. I am also presenting in a meeting later on today at like 3 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. But in the meantime, I am just going to enjoy my coffee. I think I am going to go grab my gratitude journal and do a little bit of journaling. This morning, I also did a little bit of reading on my Kindle and just laid in bed and put on like one of those YouTube videos with like the rain in the background and everything, and it was 10 out of 10 vibes. It was so comfy. So I'm going to do that, and then, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Just got done with work. It is currently 5:03 to be exact. Currently waiting for Ian to get home, and I'm about to feed the dogs dinner and feed the cats dinner. Honestly, feeling a bit down right now and feeling like kind of in a bad mood because work wasn't the best. I don't think my presentation was the best either, to be like quite honest, and just trying to be fully transparent because we all have good days, we all have bad days, especially when it comes to work. But something I am really trying to work on, especially like going into the summer months, because I truly want to enjoy like every day the best, like to the most that I can. And I'm like really trying to just leave work at work. So like between the hours of 9 to 5, focusing everything on work, because like I still want to do a good job, obviously, but at the same time, like I don't want to let it get to me after work, and I want to be able to like fully enjoy my evening with my dogs, my husband, going for like a really good workout or going for a walk or whatever it may be. So just really trying to learn how to separate work from after work and leave work between the hours of 9 to 5, and afterwards I can focus on like my content creation or just focus on like doing improvements around the house or whatever it may be. And I feel like sometimes I do let work get me into kind of like a bad headspace, and I feel like also wanting to leave work at work and leave it between the hours of 9 to 5 is so much easier said than done, because honestly it's just such like a big part of our lives because we spend so much time at work. But yeah, that's kind of where my headspace is at right now. And like, honestly, I do think that also contributed to a lot of the reasons as to why I was also like kind of inconsistent with creating content for the past few months too. But again, I really want to make this a thing, so I'm going to try to continue to do it even with, work stuff going on. But yeah, so with that being said, I am about to feed the dogs, feed the cats, let them outside, and then I think we may be going somewhere, but I can't say it, the WALK, but I feel like they even know what that means now too. So yeah, but I will check in with you guys later. This is dinner for all 3 dogs. I give a teeny tiny bit of some dry food, and then also mixed in some of this Beneful wet food. So normally we have Fresh Pet, and I'll give that to them instead, like maybe twice a week and then just stick to dry food like the rest of the days. But we didn't have any of that, so I just got some of this that we had, and I'll give them different portion sizes because they're all different sizes. Right, guys? But yeah, I am going to feed them now. Link. Oh, no. Come here, buddy. Link. Come here. Oh. Sit. Do a spin. Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. To drink less alcohol just because I'm trying to be a little bit healthier, and one of the drinks that I've kind of like substituted whenever I kind of want to go for like a glass of wine or something like that is the Kin Euphorics. I think Bella Hadid is like one of the co-founders of this drink, but I love these. I've tried other non-alcoholic like drinks that are supposed to have like a similar effect, and they don't really work that well, but I feel like anytime I have this one and also the Kin Bloom flavor, which this one is, I feel like tastes really good and like pretty light, but I do feel like I feel more relaxed after drinking this. Again, it could just be like a placebo effect, but either way, I think it is a healthier alternative to when I want a drink, more specifically like during the week or something. But I haven't stopped drinking altogether. Like I still will have a glass of wine or a drink like when I go out, kind of like a more of a social drinker now. But I am really trying to like focus on my health and everything too. So I feel like that's just a good healthy way to look at it. But yeah, really good. So cheers. I like these too because they're also a little bit carbonated. So it's almost like a seltzer as well. We were gonna go to the gym tonight, but I decided against it because I have a lot of laundry to catch up on and I want to make a nice dinner. And then I also want to plan out what I want to make for dinner tomorrow night and everything. So I know if I was to go to the gym tonight, then I would come back and put laundry off until tomorrow night or maybe even the day after. And I would most likely get Chipotle because it's already like a little after 6 too. So I am going to go to the gym first thing in the morning tomorrow. So I will set my alarm for like 5 a.m. and then put my clothes out and get ready because I don't know if you guys have read the one book, Atomic Habits. I feel like everyone has read Atomic Habits or is like pretty familiar with the concept, but one of the concepts from the book, also James Clear is the author, I believe, but one of the concepts to kind of like stick to a habit is to make it more attractive. So with that being said, like for example, tomorrow morning I want to go to the gym like first thing in the morning, then I would set my clothes out for the next morning so I have everything like already planned out. If I want to make dinner at home, I have all of like the ingredients at home, so I'm less tempted to go out to dinner and that type of deal. So I am trying to like be better with habits and everything and making them more attractive. I've only read like half of the book Atomic Habits, so I definitely need to read the other half. I just kind of been sidetracked on my Throne of Glass series, which I'm currently on the second to last book, which is a little bit of a struggle to get through. Like it was really hard for me to get into it like when I first started reading the 6th book, but it is starting to get a little bit better. I'm starting to get a little bit more like interested in like Cal's story and Nesrin's story, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I am gonna start making some dinner. Tonight I am making a like lemon orzo pasta salad. No meat or anything. I am also trying to eat less meat and only really eat like red meat on special occasions too, and just stick with like chicken, turkey, fish, especially like salmon. And it's also nice that it is getting warmer out. So that means like I love grilled chicken and like grilled salmon and everything. So I definitely love that it's getting warmer out. So that will be like a normal thing to make with dinner. Also, if you didn't notice, there's these two splotches behind me on the wall. We had something mounted there and we took it down. We had shelves mounted there and we took them down. So we still have to kind of sand them and paint over it. But we can no longer find the paint for our living room. So when we moved into the house, they repainted the living room and everything, and they had the can of paint downstairs. And we used the last of it, and we never took like a picture of it or anything. So we literally cannot find what color this is. So yeah, that's a bit of a struggle, but I think we're gonna try to like repaint the entire living room eventually. So this is probably just gonna be a thing for a little bit. So apologies about that. But yeah, let's go make some dinner. This is the recipe that I found on Pinterest, and I am gonna be making this for dinner. I will try to link it down below for you guys too, but let's see how it turns out. The next day. I am currently taking a little breather from work. This morning I woke up, went to the gym, worked on arms, and it was a pretty good workout. I will say anytime I work out on arms, and I don't know if it's just because my arms are so weak, but I feel like my arms just get so sore so quickly versus anytime I do like a leg day. But yeah, so I had a good workout. We were there for about like 45 minutes, so it was kind of quick too. But felt good just to get the body moving in the morning. And I also really love working out in the morning because I wake up early naturally anyways, because with the 3 dogs, they always wake up around like 5:30 or maybe even a little bit earlier just to go outside to go to the bathroom, or because that's when we normally feed them breakfast too. So try to take advantage of that and just go to the gym in the morning, so then I can come back home, shower, get ready, maybe do a little cleaning, do whatever. And then after work, I can spend time with them. I could take them to the park. I could go for a long walk with them, just do stuff around the house and relax and know that I've already got my movement in for the day. So I've been really enjoying that. And I also like go to Pilates once a week too. I would like to go more, but it's so expensive. So I go once a week right now. I do it every Friday morning, and I go in the morning. My class starts at like 6:30, and I always look forward to it because it's like a little weekend treat. It's like, congrats, you made it through the week, Taylor. Here's your Pilates class. It's Friday. It's a good way to start out the week for me. But after the gym, I went to Wegmans, got some stuff for dinner. Wegmans is our grocery store here. And then got home, did a little bit of cleaning, did some vacuuming, because again, with the 3 dogs, I pretty much try to vacuum like every other day at least, just to keep on top of like all the hair and everything, but not just the hair. It's just like especially now that it's getting nicer out, like the allergens or dust and all that, because I do feel myself sneezing a little bit more. And I think just having like the house be as clean as possible. Well, with that. But I had to like jump right into work too. So just taking a little breather, currently working on a deck to send over to someone. But I got this at Wegmans earlier. It's the Wild Wonder Prebiotic and Probiotic Sparkling Drink in the flavor Raspberry Lychee. So I am going to go ahead and try this. Also, my face is very shiny right now. I didn't put on any makeup besides mascara because I don't really have any super important meetings today, and I wore like a full face of makeup yesterday, so I'm just trying to let my face breathe a little bit, and also just trying to embrace my natural hair as well, because I feel like I've been using a little bit too much heat on it, so I am trying to embrace it. I feel like my hair is like naturally wavy, but it does this weird thing where it like kind of straightens out at the end, and I don't know if it's just because the ends are completely like dunzo and they need to be trimmed, but I'm just trying to embrace it, so using less heat. So this morning I just used like a little bit of curl gel to try and hold it in a little bit, but if you see, like, it's still like straightening out here at the ends, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, I digress. Let's try a little ASMR. She looks crispy. Ooh, that is good. And I do like it too because I didn't realize this, but it's also caffeine free. I drink so much coffee throughout the day, so I do not need another coffee. It's just, I like a drink. Whenever I'm working, I need to have a drink. I do have my Stanley filled up and everything. I try to drink 2 of those like throughout the day, but I just like to have a pretty drink. And this, I think, is going to get the job done. But yeah, I'm going to get back to working on the stock, and then I will pop in to say hello in a little bit. It is a little bit later. I am just eating some leftover lemon orzo pasta salad that we made last night for dinner. It has orzo, obviously, red pepper, red bell pepper, cucumber, red onion, salt, pepper, feta, olive oil, a little bit of honey, and basil and parsley. Yes, we made this for dinner last night and it was so good. It's just like a really summery, light, refreshing, filling meal. So I had a little bit left over for today, and I'm just gonna eat this, get some more work done. And yeah, it is currently about 11:30 a.m. So usually I take like my actual lunch around like where I step away from my computer around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and just go outside or go for a walk or do something away from my desk. But yeah, still have quite a bit of work to do, so I'll check in with you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is currently the next day. It is May 9th, Thursday. So I believe the last time I talked to you was yesterday during my lunch break, but I figured I would hop on here and end the vlog now and just start the next vlog as well today. So last night I wanted to vlog some more, but honestly I was just so tired and I had a pretty stressful day at work and just didn't have it in me to vlog afterwards. But I got a really good night's sleep, and I think I went to sleep around, I made like a Sleepy Girl mocktail with the cherry juice, the moon juice, magnesium that I love taking, and I usually drink that about like 40 or so minutes before I want to like actually fall asleep. And I swear, anytime I drink that like combination, I get the best sleep of my entire life. Like, I sleep like a rock, and it felt so nice. So I went to bed around like 8 o'clock last night, to be honest. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and the current vlog, and then I'll start recording the next vlog. But thank you so much for watching if you've watched this, and if you have watched the entire thing, go ahead and leave a coffee cup emoji down in the comments, and if you'd like, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!